Got beans. Bean there. How'd that go? Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things. Here on the anime.
You'll see tonight.
I don't doubt it, but I'll be the one putting on the real show.
Yeah, not a bad thing to say about it. You better start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level.
Always a talk for you. See you out there, man.
The Rockets play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
The Knicks will end the road trip here before heading back to New York. This is a team in great mid-season form right now. A lot of things going right.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
Well, they come in, I think, with the confidence and really try to take the mental advantage here, the psychological advantage here in the early going.
Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's a Flalo in a two-guard.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, you know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession of their game plan.
On defense, Houston, this game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Moniunas kicks to Capella. Rebounded by Anthony.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lawson, good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Lopez a screen. Bryant drives in. That's good. Bryant's got 7.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden dishes to Ariza. There's a screen by Moniunas. Ariza passes to Moniunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
There's a screen by Modiunas. Harden draws the double. Capella gets to Ariza. They set the screen. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Ariza's got his first points in this one. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And New York making a change here. Sanders is checked in. Modiunas a screen on Bryant. And Lawson with the drive. That is good. Lawson's got his second bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Harden. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Bryant. Another shot. Sanders' shot is good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Catching up with Tyler Hansbrough. Checked in for Capella. Brewer comes in for Modiunas. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Here's Harden. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Ariza against Bryant. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
You look at the stats for Bryant. Already with 8 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And the Rockets making a change here. Roberson's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Williams is checked in. Roberson, good on the triple.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Bryant. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Beverly. It's a three-point game. Hansbrough a screen on Bryant. Beverly with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. And Brewer kicks to Beverly. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again.
Checked in. Modiunas comes in for Trevor Ariza. James Harden. He's checked in for Roberson. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. We've got Lawson. Brewer is out there with Modiunas. Then it's Harden. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
There's the pick. The drive by Bryant, and that is good. Bryant's got 16 points.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
There's a screen by Modiunas. Harden has a wide open look. Cannot hit. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of two straight at home.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Brewer pushes to Lawson. Pass to Motiejunas. In the corner, it's Brewer. And some nice passing there by Houston. Motiejunas, a screen on Anthony. It's Harden with the drive. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Outside Bryant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Lawson. How last month turned out for him, getting around 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He ended with 47 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. James Harden, number 1.
And a two-guard who's as prolific a rebounder as he is a rare breed in the NBA. You usually don't expect it from an off guard, but he's a big contributor on the glass.
And it's not just the athleticism, Greg, but it's his knack for playing in the post. He understands angles and how to get position down there. I mean, he really looks comfortable in the paint. As a matter of fact, he looks as comfortable in the paint as he does on the perimeter.
And almost 4 minutes gone here.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Anthony. That's now 22 points for Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. In the corner, Harden. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Capella, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Houston with a big group substitution here. Hansbrough's checked in for Capella. Risa comes in for Brewer. Roberson, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Sanders checked in for Lopez. Smith comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams, he checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Cannon in for Aaron Aflalo. Nice shot by Smith.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Beverly the pass to Roberson. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 3. On the wing, Bryant. Sanders sets the screen for Bryant. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a strong pick by Sanders.
He gets it up. And no good trying to get that one. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Knicks. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Bryant, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the two-guard spot. Lawson against Bryant. Lawson kicks to Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Ryan against Lawson. To halt the run. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Good.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Ryan against Ariza.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Outside Bryant. Lopez a screen. Bryant drives in.
Oh! That athletic.
Yeah.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. No one covers. And it's 6 points for Lawson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lopez a screen on Ariza. Bryant dishes to Lopez. Lopez a screen. Here's Bryant. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Bryant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Lawson against Bryant. And Lawson with the drive. Lopez with the steal. Bryant against Lawson. Outside Bryant. Bryant is doubled. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. Harden outside. From outside, off the mark.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Bryant passes to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Ariza. But they recover it. Lawson has the open look, and it's Houston with another.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Bryant against Ariza. There's the pick. The try by Bryant, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Bryant against Lawson. Houston needs to get a shot up. Harden, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Bryant gets a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Rockets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Lawson against Bryant. And here's Lawson from 20 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 18 points for James Harden. The shot is off. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. And then for New York, Anthony comes in for Derek Williams. And it's Bryant in for Cannon. Of action now gone here in the fourth. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Brewer is out there with Roberson. And it's Hansbrough in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Green by Sanders. Here's Bryant.
Got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
And it